This is Gavarok Fevanor, welcoming you to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, and we're fighting this thing again. Not entirely though, this time he's flipped his arms with his legs, as you do, and has turned his helmet around and opened up his visor, revealing his... I'm not even going to call them eyes. Head beads. I don't know. But yes, this is the opposite armour, which is pretty much just a tougher version of the guard armour, which can easily be distinguished from the guard armour by the fact that it's got hand, feet, and leg arms. And a torso, and a head, but that's not quite as obvious, mainly since that hasn't really changed. But everything's pretty much the same. You've got 4 limbs to hack off, plus a torso and a head, but you don't actually kill the head, you just attack the torso once you've got the limbs taken care of. It's surprisingly easier in my opinion this time, probably because we're of a lot higher level. I'm level 23 at the moment because I did some training, and that's going to be my plan between each recording session, level up to a certain point, so that I have no problems at all and don't have to train during a recording session, because I don't want to take too long per recording session. I can only take half an hour in each one, and, well, having to take breaks in between that just to... Holy shit, what is that thing? It's firing out of what I can only assume is its armor ass, so as to what those balls of light are, I really don't want to know. Oh no, he's still got an arm left. Where the hell did that come from? I thought you couldn't hit the torso till all 4 of the... I don't know. Jesus, the arms have got a lot of honour. That in the guard armour, the legs had a lot more health than the arms, but because they're swapped this time, the arms get more health. That bit does explain it. Either way, goodbye! Back to the torso now. Please don't shoot from the anal cannon again, please. Fine. Kindly die, you're very close. There we go, and Goofy learned Lucky Strike. Oh, and I got AP, very useful, because Sora is quite AP deficient, really. Please don't come back again. Thank you. The power of wind. Oh, aero. I thought you meant something that smells. And we get another Navigee piece, which we won't need yet because they come in bits of 2, so we're going to need another one before we can use it. Anyway, actually that one might be 3 or 4, but I don't know. Either way, Aero is pretty much your defense spell, and I never really got the hang of using it, so you'll forgive me if I forget to use it in certain situations. Basically, it just makes you look like you're high, and you have air bits going around you. Oh, that's the opposite armor, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Modified form of guard armor, but more powerful. Lovely. And that's the guard armor, just to compare the two. Guard armor has visor shut, and its arms and legs are in the right positions. Basically, Aero just increases your defense, really. Whereas the other 2 spells, which we haven't found yet, Stop and Gravity. Gravity's another damager, and Stop is pretty damn obvious. You're in the gummy block business. I thought you were in the accessory business. Are you really? Okay. Come in and get a big discount. Oh, he gives us a Comet G, which is useless because I don't use gummy blocks. Thank you. So now Sid opens a gummy shop. He doesn't actually have a shop, he just stands there in the middle of the street. Let's mail the postcards. Please don't forget to mail the thank you. we have the mithril, and we attack the mailbox because we press X too often, and we do it again because we press X too often. We get an elixir, we get a mega elixir, and we get an Orichalcum, which is for synthesis, I believe, but we can't do that yet because we need green trinities before we can unlock the synthesis shop, because it's above the accessory shop, and there's a green trinity in the accessory shop that opens a ladder that lets us into the synthesis shop, but we can't get into that yet because we don't have green trinities, which we won't get for a little while. We have to go to another level first. I believe it's Agrabah. I don't know, it might be a few others, maybe I think it's just that one more, and then we can get green trinities, and then we can go to the synthesis shop. Suffice to say, we can't use the Orichalcum yet. Just saving my game. I have 2 save files, 1 and 6. I leave 2, 3, 4, and 5 because they're from old games. 1 and 6, I save in 1. Oh, there's Pinocchio. Let's talk to him.
Well, well, as I live and breathe, if it isn't Pinocchio.
Oh, hi, Jiminy.
What in the world are you doing down here?
Playing hide and seek.
I just don't believe it. And here I was, up all night just worried sick about you. Why, of all the... Pinocchio!
Pinocchio. His nose grew. But yeah, I save in 1 file at the end of each recording block, so that if one goes wrong I can start from there, and the other one I save during the recording blocks. But because I forgot to save at the end of recording block 1 then, I saved in both them, which was pretty stupid, because if it had have buggered up then I would have lost part of the game. But I'm an idiot, so we can exempt that. And Jiminy's doing his lies a bad spiel to... Spiel, I mean... Is it spiel or spiel? Speech! I know that spiel is another word to say it, but it might be spiel. Anyway. And Pinocchio's blah blah blah, and Jiminy's blah blah blahing as well. Pinocchio's pretty much lost his dad, well, his maker, and he's sitting there. Because there's nothing better to do. It's actually pretty easy to miss. You run into him in another world later, but he's pretty easy to miss in Traverse Town because he's hiding in a corner. Yes, he needs to be good so he can be a real boy, because being good turns a wooden doll into humanness. Normal. No, we don't know where Geppetto is yet. We will find him, though, in what is perhaps the oddest world in the game, which we'll see not in this recording block, but the next one. It is a place that I really don't want to go to. We will. Fine then. Yes, he could have. But of course, he won't. Okay, well, Jiminy, let's go leave him alone. I love that. Jiminy's his conscience, and Jiminy's the only way he won't lie, but for the most part, Jiminy's nowhere near him. Good parenting, that. And not that Jiminy is Pinocchio's father, that would be rather odd interpretation of physics, considering how small Jiminy is. So either the wife must have been a normal person, in which case how the hell did that happen, or the wife must have been a really small person, in which how the hell did that happen again? Yes, there's a tournament in the Colosseum, which we shall go to, I believe. Oh yes, now we can use Warp Drive, which means we can go to places without having to gummy them. And there's also these 2 warp holes. Now, both of them lead to the same place, so we only need to go through one. But we, if we go through them, we'll head to a new world. Shall we go there first, or to the Olympus Coliseum first? Make up your mind, it's alright. Olympus Coliseum first. Now, I'm just going to warn you, I think for about the next 20 minutes or so of recording, maybe 30, I'm doing nothing but Coliseum fights. So in the next couple of videos, you're just going to see me battle. So people who like to see the Coliseum fights can watch. People who don't have to. There'll be quite a few of these because there's all the cups. I mean, I was thinking I could leave them out, but I won't because some people like to see them. there are 3 versions of each cup, I believe. There might be 4, I'm not sure. There's, by the way, there's the info on it. You have to fight 9 battles. There's 10 competitors, and you're one of them, so you have to fight through the 9 battles, starting at number 9, ending at number 1. And you have to do it all in one shot, pretty much. You can't save, come back later, and do the rest. Well, you can in the last tournament, because it's got like 50 fights, but the others all have 10, so... And there's Hercules, shut up, mate. You know, I don't know how it says calling all heroes when it's a scoreboard, but still, yeah. So I'm going to show all the fights and Colosseum Cups just to be completeful. We can only do 1 at the moment, but we'll do the others later on. So the people who don't want to see that sort of thing, was just battling, they don't have to. I'm just going to cut the video off here, and we're going to fight in the Phil Cup next video. Fare thee well, everybody.